They notified us after she was moved. We didn't even know where she was. It was like they were keeping her from us. He was not allowed to see her unless there was supervision. Crazy things. This was his mother, not just some individual. This was his mother. And I can only imagine what she must have been feeling, that her son wasn't there for her. They notified us after she was moved. We didn't even know where she was. It was like they were keeping her from us. He was not allowed to see her unless there was supervision. Crazy things. This was his mother, not just some individual. This was his mother. And I can only imagine what she must have been feeling, that her son wasn't there for her. You know, these are human beings that we're talking about, that people are coming in and they're making decisions when it should be the family making the decisions.
I have to describe it, it's a racket. They were able to get themselves appointed trustee of my mother's home, which I was the trustee of. They applied for a reverse mortgage. The judge rubber stamped everything on that. The judge that was doing the approval, her brother was the head of the real estate department for the charity or the guardian that was involved. Money was unaccounted for. They just had a very close network of judges and attorneys that seemed to be working at pillaging and taking all they could get from the ward before she died. That was the plan. So they were able to, they got a reverse mortgage on my mother's house, illegally I might say. They fraudulently documented the occupancy clause on the mortgage that's recorded in Palm Beach County. And within the last 10 months of my mother's life, they were pulling out $50,000 every 2 or 3 months until there was no equity left in the house. And she died a month and a half after they had gotten all the money. It's all about power. It's all about power. The people have the power to do whatever they want with these most vulnerable people among us. The seniors that they take advantage of that are incompetent and somehow or another circumvent or make the laws that were created to protect these individuals to work in exactly the opposite that they were intended to do. So it's really about the power that the judicial system and particularly in the probate divisions of the courts have over these individuals that get declared incompetent, and in my case they're sitting back waiting for that family squabble to show up in the court so they can go and appoint a non-family member as the guardian, and that's when the feast begins.